loving atmosphere. Vikra 2020. Joy Vikra is not a small thing. Numkakra, nefili. So my discussion today is that waging war against abuse from men, husbands, baby daddies, and as for boys, I don't know whether I should even involve boys, but we are waging war against them. And the reason why we are waging war is because Funnyface is our case study for today. And it's not just Funnyface. The rest of you who are abusers and up to this time we've not been able to identify you. Shame on you. I say shame on any man who is an abuser. Shame on you. Any mwasi any bema. Bema wo bo ba, bema wo tin ba, bema wo show ba. Let me tell you the forms of abuse we are going to discuss today. Why do you say go through abuse? But your abuse be amba be fem. Enuti emba chia wade. Emba mpeso mo nyonko ba be ware. Emba ye jumadin is son because they live with an abusive, stupid man. Every abusive man is stupid, is senseless. He has no sense in his head. Because when you have the opportunity to bless with a woman in your life, whether she's a wife or she's even a baby mama, it gives you an opportunity to replenish yourself and multiply and show that you are who you are. How dare you abuse such a person? Do you think, Ujiana, we are going to analyze it and put the power back again? The power is already in the hands of women. We are reinstilling the power and the ability for them to know what to do as we teach these things out. Call a friend to tell a friend that we are live here on Counselor Lutot, Instagram page. I'm here. Counselor Lutot is the page. Thank all of you who are here on Instagram and then on Facebook. We on Facebook Live page. It is Counselor Lutot on Facebook Live page. Very soon I'll be able to read your messages for you. But let's all take the opportunity right now and share the page. Sharing is caring when it comes to this Facebook business. Share. Masa, me say share. Me, I'm even sharing. The reason why I say share is because what we are teaching, others must learn from it. God bless you so much. Wherever you are, Juliet Watting, thank you for coming. Call the baby mamas to listen, because some baby mamas too are very abusive to their children because of baby daddy. Listen to me. If you are a woman, I'm addressing men today, but if you use your foolish anger, ujimi ebufu, bema bia ofre wo wanto mona one wo da ho dae a ode ne twen omudo twen man no a ode kotin hye mu onyem wo enyemra edu sesesi a ode ebufu beta abofra na chi abofra de den na waye den na abofra na ye ntia ode ebufu eba beta na chi mebisa abofra den na waye sa abofra ne papa nhwe no abofra ne papa mfa sika mba eno nche so de abofra ne nsa be hyegyam eno nche so be ma abofra no abedu pempensuo bi a obedane ohaw ebedane konana man tie me ye ba tie dia me kan ye me se be me bi a woni oba bi a wo a wo nhwe no e ka abuse no oba bi anso a be ma ene wa wo a wagya akola na te a wo mpesa akola no benya egya nhira egya nsem nhira de na wo de abufuo tete akola no ase akola no hwe ne ye Funnyface jimie no ene ye betu sunsumu hunemu any nyansemo. But see, Funnyface is going through a phase called mental disorder. Because mental disorder, baby, they can't say abodam and yabodam. A phase of depression. When depression grows to a certain state, what is depression? Depression is anger turned upside down. A bufua, yes, a bufo. Nipa buefu bani buna efunu oni onyam kwan enchire ebufuo ni ntino adane depression amano na ama wanya mental disorder. Yes, mental disorder nipa ne enya adwemu tontochema odwen a ensiso or kasa ensisiso oye nyama neni eni ne ho so enti oye nyama nyansa eni nimde enimu enuanom ni adofo enunti na nemete he mete ha wade ba ko say yebesua say abuse is an animal behavior. What is abuse? This is how I define abuse. Abuse is abnormal use. Abuse is something that must be used in a certain way, but it has lost its ability and usage. So I call it abnormal use. I call it abnormal use. So abuse. It means that the thing has a usage. It has a usage. I have a bottle that has water. The usage is that the water inside is open gently and I drink it. If you see that I'm using this particular bottle that is meant for drinking for another thing, it is called abnormal usage, which means I am abusing it. That is abuse. That is called abuse. And many of us have not come to a point to realize that there are many forms of abuse that you can't find in Google, you can't find in dictionary, but I am saying that it is abuse. Thank you very much, Mabel. I see that you are here. So we are discussing waging war against abuse towards our wives, our sisters, our mothers, and each one of them have something we want to do. Because you see, I will explain why I'm talking about mothers, I'm talking about wives, I'm talking about baby mamas, I'm talking about sisters, I'm talking about mothers. Each of them have a way that they relate to us. And one way or the other, we have a form and a right to go and fight for them. Women are not weak like we think. They are weaker vessels because they are subjected to the rules and rudiments of God that gives them the right to enjoy what they are supposed to do. It doesn't make them fools or timid. Keep that in your head. They are not fools and they are not timid. Some women have gone to the extent of providing for men. They give shelter for men to live with them. It doesn't make them fools. Some of them are thinking better for the men, but unfortunately, they have not found themselves with sensible, qualified men. Some fools are married to qualified women. Jimmy Fubi at the ma papa at na wofie na ene ye besre nyankopon se say Jimmy Fubi omonye no mu. Tie me ye ba. Tie komona ye di no. Ye ka nyame asem, enye nyame adwen, ye ka nyame asem a kyerɛw. Nyame adwen de o prophet Odu na ka. Ba me ka nyame anyansa asem a kyerɛw. Tie bi de be ka no. De me ka no say Bible na ye kind say na barrier bi tena as your friend Abigail na ware be ma bi a your friend Nabal na Nabal na ware no ye jimifo onim nyansa kasem enti said Nabal den kra ema se fa koma David no ye ya no a ne yiri ne dwane kontem ko kan nyansa sem kire David se na be asan kwase asem na ne kunu ka ti say Funnyface no enkodu David anim Bible ma yeti ase se emre pam no Nabal ni wuntem say mire so wu e san say ne yiri ne nya be ma papa bi ama na wale no ene oba bi a wo hwe me a wo kun ejimi ti say Naba nyansa ni nitim onye na dwen say obesakra na dwen ama ne watena se ne se one wotena no nyankopon sunsum efisuru enkunu na wonye obi a uyokuna na be ma papa bi otumi hwe ma a odi obuo ma emewale wo meka so beka say amen mensuro. So some people who are mismanaging better wives must die for the women to have access to marry right people. Some men are too stupid to be called men. And they are disgracing other men and causing women to live like all men are the same. Let me caution women who are on my page. All men are not the same. If you are not fortunate and you have given your life to one swine, stupid, foolish man like Funnyface, who might not even be a husband by a baby daddy and is misbehaving like Funnyface. Therefore, don't say all men are bad. Some of us here are properly nurturing and taking care of the golden women God has brought in our life. Our sisters are secured. Our lady friends are secured. Our wives are secured. Our baby mamas are secured. Our wives and mother-in-laws are secured. Every woman in our life, they are secured. So don't think that all men are the same. You've not dated all the tribes. You've not dated all the men in the country. So don't let one stupid, foolish man like Funnyface make you think that all men are bad. Ladies and gentlemen, I am saying that we are treating what abuse is. And the reason why I have come is because Funnyface is the case study. And I told you what my definition of abuse is. I told you abuse is abnormal usage. Now so be to know was me catch it say we are going to produce more widows. I went to a widow program and I spoke in a way that nobody wanted to hear, but it brought changes. How can somebody be 32 years and be in a queue begging for rice and oil because she's a widow? How dare you become a widow after 2 years of your husband's demise? What do you mean? What is wrong with you? Another man must be able to marry you because you are a virtuous woman. You are a qualified woman that can be a wife. But you are in the hands of a stupid man like Funnyface. Yes, I told you he's my point of reference today. Abusers are not normal beings. Abusers are the same as bullies, bully. And you think it's an advantage. No, don't think that if a woman is giving you the right to operate in some areas in your life, that you come and eat at home, and the food you eat, it is not because you have provided money. There is light in the house. You don't know how she bought the credit. There is pure water you are drinking. You don't know how she bought it. The children are dressing well to church. You don't know how they bought their clothes, and you are smiling. God will punish you. Because at night, the right to have intercourse is ready for you to penetrate. And you can say, when you look, listen. I am here to treat this topic, and I'm praying to God that He will give me that particular guidance to let us address the issue and put extra strength and power in the lives and in the hearts of women. Mami, I will share me. Any woman watching me right now, I am bringing you good news. The good news is that don't have any cardiovascular infection because of a stupid abuser. Menya kuma ya ye fa jimie bema bi ho enti ne bo mpa ma Vanessa no e said the funny face ama Vanessa aba badwuma abeye no ama ayeti said ni nguase be ka oba no se ba ne sen obi akasetia na so de ne ho ama bema bi a o te se aboa bi comedian Funnyface se won fa nyansa to ho so oba akosikan no awo ama na wo abio watch your cotton, and your caution tram as I name the bio. Now, won't dream po said, dem puno bana ye. Then now, why yentia woo nam a dear young nam and your back come and say, but Jimmy. Did you make us answer? Men young come ye. Vanessa, men fan shower come on and go won't say woo. Once I will show me, dear Bermane ye be an men fan shower come home. Men fan shower come home. Men muna. Men ma when you get time, a son said, Bema Jimmy Fubi Wallow. Don't let your facial wrinkle be as a result of an abuse that is coming from a stupid man on you. Either a baby daddy or either somebody who is positioning himself in your life, looking like a husband, but he's a goat like Funnyface. The abuse is coming too much. And you see, Funnyface on is out. I have too many stories when I share with you today. You will cry. But I want to tell women, please be encouraged. You are not alone. Some of us will forever fight for you. That is why we tell you, never allow a poor man to marry you. A man who cannot feed himself 3 square meals plus snack. Never give your beautiful life to him. A man who cannot provide shelter that is befitting your status as a woman to live in. A man who cannot pay your bride price. Don't help him pay your bride price and live with him. This is why I will forever defend you. Abusers are animals like our comedian. Any abuser is an animal. Somebody you can raise your feet and hit the abdomen of a woman. What, Jimmy? Especially when the woman has delivered children for you through cesarean section. What, Jimmy? Funnyface. Whether it is alleged or not, your attitude and behavior in your own video you posted is testifying to the fact that your utterances, your voice note, and your things are telling us that even if your former wife exaggerated and your baby mama is confirming what they are saying is truly coming from you, you are disgracing the boys in the system, disgracing baby daddies, disgracing ex-husbands, and disgracing men in totality. Jimmy Bema, what if when you say no more? Me wa boating for baby omo hwe ma. Now you wine. Say we cocaine, cannabis, Johnson, ebi hu suo kura na anoma. E to de bia, onoma de na fa otimu wi a, e ba okotimu ma Johnson, ana okoti efi konne, enti e twa mu ko. Say oba kwa wo so ye twa ne sekan. Utumi de o nan bona ya se man suo fi na seba. What Jimmy? Tell me how. Obi esu so beka. Children president my foot. Na me kan me say nya Funnyface ngwa. And men be to Kroemu, almost dear cry west. And men may be a wade for. Jomoya maybe no. Obit me be an catch your bass, and men call bush for Hong Kong catching with 7 new jay. Now what the men ye will fear him, who went to a fear is a way to Quasia Bearma, who feel when no can kind. A dear be say. A dear be say, now Babette now so, now be one who's cast answer for you. Now my brochi for the more dear moon baby, maybe fear. Now me tisia brochi for Jimmy for bisu a brochia. Mumba was a brochi for baby Jimmy and a dawson. Bema wa brochi breed and look at you and you say, oh, for so if you are me. Except a ban co living and co yet $30 an hour and breno. Or ban co living and co yet Juma first come breno 1 and 12 bills into or ban who need for so. Tie me na tie. Obana wo CSN who need for so few until who abusing no. Oh wale and now one is see unyama. Ulu nyama call London because you $10, $5, $15 ma usi. U kofi so now ba ufi kromo ba. U pentema be no bi biedi. E to nimpo unye bi nwendi. Untumi nko African market enko tombe yen katenkwan. Udi nkatenkwan korache. U actually soa ubeko papaye no akoto maduane ni bi abedi. Uko anu go release $20, $25 to dia to aduane ba. Na so u fifie ko no ja $20 a. Ubebanya ye omutuo ni nkatenkwan. Why I was saying gown? It's a baby sing bedi. Ebi wano kase wo fa so ni den wo fia. When we dwane da, fi time obai if you work kitchen when we dwane da, oba na nnuama wudi. Enkwale ya ne, wenya nkwa ye fra da. Ankwale ni nti wo nso wa sebia sisi a ho ba mfa so no. Oba na de ne ho ma wo utumi de wo nsuo na egu ase a opipi ku babi akekero. Oma ho kwan ma wo ene ye fra waja. Wa ma ho kwan ma ye fra waja. Waje busumi nkron ade ahye na yase. Afifia ye babia animguase atade obehekura onya bi nhye entade dada na ode atwenyi nsan amen na wuso wase nipa watu bedin ama wugimie kura wode nkola na to maame ne maame kura mfa bi ntoye wuso sori ase oba we ne ho faso ne se enyo no anka wo ba enyo no anka wo nam ho bema wudifu a wo sika enko babia na ka wo ba bisa ho se first now go for show befie a wutua $10 awe ne 1 hour oko and next to bri wo dan ho to ban ha wo dan ha obada ha wo ma wo cotton so a wo de ko hye twan bi mu a enye se wutua $10 $5 now when na sorry say ne ho faso ne say are you serious to tell a woman that what is your value in my life? Why? Because she has not built a house for you? Or what do you take that woman for? What do you take that woman for? I want to say to all women who have been abused, on behalf of stupid men from Funnyface and the rest, may I apologize to you that please find it in your heart and forgive the stupid men. But remember what I'm going to tell you to do at the end of this video. You can't tell your wife she's useless in America because she's not working, but she's washing for you. She's cooking for you. You are having consensual sexual intercourse with her. And because of her today, you are called a daddy. Because of her today, you have a child. What do you mean? To call her useless? Because she's not doing living? Because she's not bringing money at home? And as for the rest of you in Ghana, who your women are just in Abrochi, and all they do for you is that they send you money. Some of you are living in homes where women, I heard a story of a woman who called me and said that I am tired, counselor. One of these days, women see me was sending or see me crew at the Ghana in Kuala. Kania san, no, a friend say, Kania Nasa, me sending in Sikamfanko to your Kania, Jimmy for Bema. Oba di sikefi abrochia be si 5-bedroom house ma wo dem na ka busumi po na wutua dan ka e ba de se no ba betua water bill, electricity bill o se councilor bola kra osoma me ye de bola ba no aka tem se bola fo na ba ti min seni sika no ma seni sika ne e dia ma se ye fantua bola na bola ho na ye be me se nyankopon ma no ho kwan ama wanyo ba bia wale no nyame bekum ama ba na yokuna na be me bi o se fata ware obasa. Esen fu ya ye too much. Se bema ti kurom wa Ghana ha. Oba fi abrochire, mami bi si ono okọ baby a ya reject nyama, no akọboa ni nyina no, wa shipping ni nyina ba Ghana bre ni kunu se ni kunu ton we a still onya se nyama na nkrofo no ton no, bebre ye si agogo dodo. Enti de se ye ton $10 kra, ye ton $5 se ya bre, ye de ni nyina akotia rent e was store na be ye de go see here. Enti sika bi ani fi ha. Enti nkwala no afa bi amba onya bibi andi. Can you imagine such a stupid man? All these people coupled with funny face behavior are called men and are causing men to be ridiculed and to be insulted. May I apologize for you who is going through this challenge. Any woman on my platform watching me on YouTube, watching me on Facebook, watching me on Instagram, that a man is maltreating you like this, I am pleading with the mercies of God. Please forgive them. Please forgive them. Forgive them because they are fools. They are fools. A man will exchange words in public with a wife, will insult the wife as if he doesn't know what he's saying. I was at an event and I heard a man insulting another woman. Sana obemane ye ya anam se ho yesi e ne yire. E no tumi ye ya na sa ye ya na bie nanu papa no so nanu kese tantan ka se wase kankan Jimmy for bema sebio manima. E bie nanu ka se ne yire ho bon. Now you know who so wale no. Obi te say we say. Me say Nyankopon be kun kwasiafo bi ama mo yire mama anya bema papa ware won say David etumi ware Abigail nyansani. E say ye ya bre. Mon show bi te say Funnyface. Ade bi enam ho. Ade bi enam ho say. E de nimguase bekrom. E bie na no be kan kwasiasem kire oba. E kokora de kane maame. Can you imagine that in the audio that Funnyface made, insulted the whole family of Vanessa, insulted the mother, even to the extent of insulting the private part where the wife, the baby mama, came from. Funnyface, learn this from me. Those of you who are for Funnyface, tell Funnyface, I am for him. That is why he is one of ours. That's why I'm treating it. Tell Funnyface, as I'm speaking right now, that he should learn this thing, that there are two things you don't offend on earth. Never offend the earth and never offend the birth canal of a woman. Never try it. But modern say unya die bi entia obaya se. Unya baby ye bibi won pema gure ne. Die besi bia hwese mfa nkoto babiam. Baby a utifi baye. Die oba famous no tumi bie ni nantem ma wo wura ho no. O kasa na wa no fompo na kasa tia ho a fa chopako na Funnyface tumi ye ya ne ba ne maame e maame. Ah ye no ane se na amben. Why ni Funnyface? Jimmy ni Funnyface or nam kromwa. Mo funny Jimmy ni channel na msi okwa adwimu yale. Abuse is abnormal usage. Eti krofo bebre edu pempensuo bi a omo ka se de bia ye no when somebody is abusive we need to help them, and I will show you how to help abusive people. But let me just read this for you quickly as I go. It's very important for you to understand. I say abnormal usage of everything is called what? Abuse. Abnormal usage of everything is called what? Abuse. So we have drug abuse. We have drug abuse. We have self-maintenance abuse. We have emotional abuse. We have verbal abuse. We have neglect, which is also abuse. We have sexual abuse. Sexual abuse. We have non-verbal abuse. Remember, emotional abuse and non-verbal abuse are not the same. The challenge is that many of us have taken abuse to be normal because it is a misuse of the original purpose of creation. When things are not properly used the way they are supposed to be used, we call them abuse. Friends and loved ones, our topic is that waging war against men, husband, baby daddies, against women. We are waging war against them. We are bringing it to a point for women to identify signs and symptoms of abusers. This video will continue because we are doing it in phases and in parts. How to identify an abuser. Are there signs that you will see that this guy is an abuser? I'm going to teach you all these things. Share the page with a friend wherever you are. Because even me, as I'm sitting here, I'm sharing the page. My name is Counselor George Lutrot, your one and only counselor. Forget the rest and choose the best. Counselor Lutrot, Onapo, we will forever speak the truth and protect women and children, protect the vulnerable in society, protect the poor in society. Because poverty is one of the reasons why people, imagine Funnyface opening his mouth and saying that, oh, poor people like that. What do you mean? What do you have, Funnyface? Is it the gravels you have fenced? Is it that house you are living in, Funnyface? Do you know what it means? To tell a woman they are so poor that if who are you? Because this young girl gave you the heart and the opportunity to have sexual intercourse with her, unprotected from a fool like you, to make you a father. You can insult their family. Funnyface, I am going to tell you something to do today. And you'll be shocked and amazed. That Funnyface, either he runs away from Ghana and go and start a new life somewhere in the diaspora. Even that, we will hold him responsible for his silly things that he have done. So abuse is abnormal usage. And the type of abuse I've mentioned, each of us, one way or the other, we get to a point where we go through such phases of abuse. People easily abuse us. And as for poverty, is one of the key ring holders of abuse. Ohia bubro, Emma nipa da seni dania kwa, Emma Jimmy Phobi. Na me kase oba kwa wadiasia, onye sika. Eti oba yo hia ni ame amfa me ho. Eso oba ya se edi tu hia se. Di onye sika ama nyama ko yi ye bema. Enti so oba enye sika na bema ni sika me mani nje. Ese bema na ese ohwo oba. Oba bi a oni bema ti a wo hwe wo no. E abuse. Now hear me. When we talk about self-neglect and abuse, one of the neglects, abandonment under the law, that's how they call it in the law, to be abandoned and be neglected, where a man is supposed to be responsible for you and have refused to become responsible, it is abuse. It is abuse. There are people who say, me on fan and san coming down. Or slow person didn't start coming. That's what I show them. Abuse. Me didn't start coming. Me boni biama wewu titi de mekan. Enye so wa ball na abuse. Bema ene wote na wankasa uto aduane ma wo ho a wo ye yire abuse. Bema wale na ono no una wutua danka. Una wutua light se obi fra me wo Ghana se. Obi fra mu abrochi se we sit down wo Ghana mane ama ni kunu one nete. Ni kuna waware no no ba no abrochi one nkwala no ha no. De bia bola ba friend Jessica. Ensuo sa pure water sachet ye sen wo Ghana. Na be me jimi fo beni. O fro ba wa abrochi se mo pure water san. No aye mobile money abrew. Now they are top special ice. Bag esi obenum wo fanso na wutie ano a wo dwensen. How do you think? Say light asan wo fie ha, internet asan, and when you be ankola no frɛ wa won san kan on WhatsApp. Are you serious? Now we are batting when abuse, abuse, and you say bema din nsa ball pe in your friend abuse. Me say bema and neglecting the responsibility. Say or this show or Tonya mama wo share. One Tonya mama wo share. Bema wale wa na said ye ne say or show. Watadia bema neto. Ushu bema neto. Bibia ubeshe bia wa mu ase wo menstrual pad wo toma wo pioto unya kwa wade asepe o honam fiti wo ti ase ba wo nase eye bema na sede. Say who call salu ankoto week. Na bema eni so ade hunu say waboa sika no etua ni mba fees. Na papa bi otua ni mba fees wa brochu omko university wa brochire. Na oba no ne tini bisa ni sika. O say ya wade mmobo so bi wa ne bisa mi sika. Enkwala igwa brochie me nane Ghana sika de kotua won fees. Wo sori nso na bisa